They called it the House on River Street. For 70 long years, the building had stood in silence, its paint peeled away, its windows broken, and its doors chained shut. And yet, every night, without fail, one window upstairs would glow faintly as if someone was still living there. Locals avoided walking past it after dark. Some swore they heard music drifting out. Others claimed to see faces staring from behind the curtains. Parents warned their children to never, ever go near, but warnings always tempt the curious. One autumn evening, a group of college students, 4 boys and 1 girl, decided they were braver than the stories. They dared each other to spend just one night inside the River Street house. With cameras and flashlights, they pushed the rusty gate open. The air inside was colder than the night, heavy with dust and something far worse, the smell of rot. The floorboards groaned beneath their steps as they entered. Cobwebs hung like curtains, and wallpaper peeled from the walls like old skin. The silence was crushing until a sound broke it. Footsteps. Slow, dragging footsteps coming from upstairs. They froze, their flashlights trembled. "Maybe it's just the house settling," one of them whispered. But then came the music. A faint, delicate tune, like a music box winding itself in the darkness above. The group, half laughing to hide their fear, climbed the staircase. At the top, they discovered a hallway lined with old photographs. Dust covered the frames, but as they wiped them clean, their laughter died in their throats. Each photograph showed a smiling family of 5, a father, mother, 2 sons, and a daughter. But their faces, every single one, had been violently scratched out. The deeper they went, the louder the whispers became. At first it sounded like voices behind closed doors, then right behind their backs. The girl swore she felt someone breathing down her neck. When she spun around, no one was there. At midnight, they found it. A massive mirror stood at the end of the hall, tall and cracked, its surface clouded with age. One by one, they stepped in front of it, but the mirror did not show them as they were. Their reflections were pale, hollow-eyed, and lifeless, as if they were corpses standing upright. Then, the reflections moved, without them, smiling wide, grinning inhumanly, lifting their hands to the glass. Panic erupted. The students ran, stumbling down the stairs, racing for the front door, but the door they had entered through was now sealed shut. The whispers grew deafening. The music box tune played louder and louder until it drowned out their screams. The house swallowed their cries, and then silence again. The next morning, neighbors walking past stopped dead in their tracks. For the first time in decades, every single window of the River Street house was glowing, and in each window, a dark, motionless figure stood, staring outward at the world. No one has entered since, and those who dare walk by at night swear they can still see 5 figures watching them from the windows.